Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA Traxxas Truck Series, Season 3, Race Number 3 from Rockingham. Real quick, since we're not doing qualifying anymore, we're not recording it, this is how qualifying will work. Ready? See right there? You see the qualifying? Blah, blah, blah. Boom. Congratulations, Lucas Tomczyk. You got pole for the Traxxas Truck Series. Oh, man. But that's how qualifying is going to work. That's basically how we did it in every other season. So, you see the starting lineup. Those who did not qualify in through the LCQ were not in it, obviously. You can pause, see where you started, but we'll be back for the race.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, there was the command. Now, for future notice, in the amateur race tomorrow and the premier race on Monday, and then every race after that, I'm not going to record that qualifying clip. I just wanted so guys knew how qualifying worked. It's really simple, but, you know, some people might be confused. So, in case you didn't actually pause it, and I don't really know where people started either, I was just going up and down. Your top 10 for Season 3 Race 3 at Rockingham goes on pole Lucas Tomczyk, who's outside Keith Stevens, who ran really well at the beginning of the LCQ. Then you got Tammy Dirk and Cody Duncan, who also qualified into the LCQ, along with Ryan Spangler, who ran top 2 in the majority of that race. Then you got Wolfgang Scholz, your Daytona winner. Last year's champion, Xavier Irons in the 66. You got the O2 of Landon Fenway. Jason Larker finished 3rd. And Otto Velmont. Then Seth Ismail, Cynthia Bright, David Strait, and Laura Delano. A lot of good trucks up here in the pack. And you can see all the startup teams in the back. Ooh, someone did not get going. Who was that? Okay, yeah, they did. I guess they just were lined up weird. 40 laps, though. Twice as long as the LCQ. Times 3 instead of times 4. So, pit strategy will be interesting here. It was really interesting at the LCQ if you didn't watch. I'm not going to spoil it in case you do want to go watch, but if you haven't yet, you probably won't. The 32 of Ray Lindor, who qualified 29th. He was running outside the top 17, which is the transfer, the bubble. He was running outside that when the pit cycle started with 4 to go, and he stayed out till the white flag and ran out of gas coming off turn 4, and his pit stall was before the start-finish line. So he had to actually do his stop and then go pit road speed and cautions out. He'd go pit road speed to cross the line and still won. We'll be right back to see what just happened. And speaking of the devil, Ray Lindor, slightly involved. They kind of came down into him, clipped the wall. Steve Larker in the 71. Both of the 71 and the 30 transferred in from the LCQ. So running that perfect race, winning it, making it your way in. And then you get taken out on lap 2. Or lap 1, actually. Not even lap 2. Not even taken out, but... See, Robert Stone up in the wall, was that by contact or he just get too high getting in? Alright, looks like right out the bat he's going to try jumping high of the 6 and just ran out of room, got the marbles, clipped the wall. Bounced off, Jamie Caulfield was already there. Back up in front of Dag Frisk, lucky that didn't cause a bigger incident. 72, or the 32 and the 71. They're going to have damage, but I doubt they DNF off that. We'll be right back for the restart. Pace car's getting ready to pull off. Nobody DNF'd off that. We'll be coming back to lap 6 of 40. 35 to go. Lucas Tomczyk is on the point. And then you got Tammy Dirk, Ryan Spangler, Cody Duncan, and Xavier Irons running out your top 5. Green flag is out. Ooh, the 19 and the 33 both jumping to the outside. Really good start. The reason they did that, you cannot... Oh, no. Keep it off the wall, Tammy. You cannot pass on the inside before the start-finish line, so everyone's going to jump to the outside, trying to get a run. The 7 of Otto Velmont into the wall, and oh my gosh. How did we go 20 laps with the lowest in points without wrecking? But these guys, they can't even make a lap. I didn't change anything in the track settings. Anyways, Xavier Irons going from 5th to 3rd there. He's on a march. We'll be right back to see what just happened. Looks like similar situation, Ravnik Kauer, who transferred into the LCQ along with the 22. Just caught the wall. Didn't really receive enough room for the 22. Just came down. God, what a hit, man. A bunch of good trucks taken out in that. A bunch of top-tier teams. We'll be back for the restart. Coming back for the restart. William Stone and Seth Ismail both DNF off that wreck. The 32 of Ray Lindor, your LCQ winner, DNF due to a tire problem. I don't know if it blew a tire in a caution, smacked the wall, or what happened. The 99 of Justin Flood is a lap down. And, oh god, here he comes. Coming to the green, Lucas Tomczyk leading lap 11 of 40. There's 30 to go now. Those who have been a long time viewer of the channel know how I feel about Wreckfest. I absolutely hate uploading them, but they also know my golden rules. I never restart a race, regardless if there's 30 cautions or if it gets strung out and really boring. I don't restart races, because in real life, some races are good, some races are bad. That's just how it works. So, just know I do not like when they can't even complete a lap. Are they about to pit? Or is Matt Swanson, like, blowing up? That is a KC Motorsports car, brand new team. Yeah, something's wrong with that 26. Tammy Durek now up on the top point. Anyways, Landon Finway P2 for Red Bull. I bet you couldn't tell that's a Red Bull truck. Lucas Tomsic third. Cynthia Bright worked her way up to fourth, really out of nowhere. And Dade Honeywell in the 51, who was really strong in the LCQ. He had a really good long run truck. Breaks his way into the top 5. Along with Scott Forward, who's in 6th. He had a really bad long run truck, but a really good short run truck in the LCQ. Lucky for him, though, we can't see him to be green for longer than a lap and a half. Both KC Motorsports trucks in the pits. Interesting. I wonder if they're working a little team strategy here. Here comes Lucas Tomsic trying to get back into P2. 21 for Kevin Arv Incorporated. He's got his teammate Cynthia Bright right behind him. 21 pushed up the track a little bit there through 1 and 2. These guys and girls must have learned something watching the LCQ, because at the beginning of that race, they were all glued to the bottom, and as the race went on, they all moved up towards the wall. I don't know if the rubber probably got put down on track from the LCQ, but I wonder if that was a learning experience for some of the guys that were not in it. Definitely for the 51 and the 94s, they were in it. Dade Honeywell and Scott Ford, they both clearly got fast trucks, but them side by side in front of them, where can you go? You don't want to make it 3 wide in lap 16 to 40. I know the outside lane is the preferred groove right now, but this thing is going too high, as we've seen multiple times in this race. And that 21 must not have a good long run truck. Cynthia Bright now up to P2. Landon Finway trying to get back into the top 5. Got Ryan Spangler, Gunnar Cook, Jacob Vitale, and Xavier Irons rounding out your top 10. Yeah, 21 dropping back in a hurry. Scott Ford knows what that's like. The LCQ, he went from about 5th to like 16th in a lap. Just did not have a good long run truck. They obviously got that fixed for now, though. For this one, because he's worked his way up to 3rd. 33 got real loose behind him. They're all going to have to make 1, maybe 2 more stops. Those cautions really helped them. Cynthia Bright now trying to look for the lead past the 19 of Tammy Durek. Landon Finway getting underneath Dade Honeywell. Oh yeah, here comes Cynthia. 2 females fighting for the lead here in the Traxxas Truck Series race at Rockingham. Tell you what, that 14 truck is strong. The 94 might be even better, though. Here comes Scott Ford attacking Tammy Durek. He's making that inside work, man. Everyone else is really running the outside. Whenever you have a truck below you like the 19 does, you cannot enter the turn like you'd want. You have to enter it really high, and that just costs all momentum to the turn, because you have to lift a lot more, and that's why they drop back so much. You can run the outside, you just can't run the outside with someone below you. Luckily, she was able to get back in line before Ryan Spangler could attack. A nice little green flag run here after the couple Wreckfest. We've now been green for about 10 laps. Had a little bit of frame right there. I had to restart the recording. Xavier Irons, who restarted this race restarted the last restart in 10th, slowly working his way back up. He's about P6 now, or P7, I mean. Landon Finway getting underneath Scott Ford. Actually, yeah, no, the 66 isn't 6th. I was right. Here comes Landon. You heard Scott Ford lift there in the center. They might actually catch that 92 of Luke Kesey. He's got fresher tires, but he's still running really slow lap times. This right here is probably the first race, first real race that you're seeing the rating system actually come into effect and play out. Atlanta, it didn't really, because there was a couple of big wrecks, and you're in a pack. It's like Daytona, just without a restrict play. You're all in the draft. Rockingham, there's really no draft. The big teams are going to prevail. So if you're one of those small teams like Kesey Motorsports, Black Flag Autosport, speaking of which, is actually in the top 20 by Evan Burns. That's a really good run. 18th, coming up to 17th. Monster Motorsports for Dylan Starr. That's another startup team. If you're one of these teams, man, you just want to top, I don't know, 25, 20. That'd be a really good race for you. I wonder if people are pitting the way people run to the very outside now. Yep, Ryan Spangler pulling off pit road, bringing Marcus Sacchi with him. Oh, and there goes the 52, the 39. Oh, it's so unfortunate for that 39 of Dylan Pulowski, man. He was in the top 25 in points. He's made every race for a startup team, RSS Motorsports. Ah, it's unfortunate. He's going to DNF here without a doubt. As caution is out. We'll be right back to see what just happened. We're watching Dag Frisk in the 52 now. This was the original start. They're 3 wide. People are trying to pit. He's trying to get on the pit road, and he just lost it. Oh, man, what a hit. Now, is the 33 and the 59, are they geniuses for pitting right then, or are they going to get caught a lap down? I'm not real sure. Wow, Dylan Pulowski was so far back. Top 30, really good run for that small team, and just Tommy Kesey got in it as well. 39 getting a little airborne. We're back for the restart. Pace cars getting ready to pull off. Everybody did pit under that caution except for the cars lap down, really. None of them pitted. DNF's off that wreck is Tommy Keeson 88, Dag Frisk 52, Dylan Pulowski 39. Cynthia Bright is your leader. Ryan Spangler and Marcus Sacchi did get caught a lap down, so that did not work for him. Scott Ford in the 94 really spinning his tires. Now that 26 leading the inside lane, he's not off pace because of injuries or mechanical failures of the car. He's off pace because he's underfunded. And the way the rating system works, the underfunded cars or trucks are at 90 to 100, while the top teams like KBM, BKR, those teams are at a KHI, those are at 100. So while the 26 realistically could be running 97 in all stats right now, he's obviously not. He's probably running like 91, 92. It's hurting him. There goes the wreck, and those two just got back on the lead lap as well. Oh, Landon Finway was in. He's running great. This is perfect for that 99, 33, 59 because they just got back on the lead lap. Owen, well, that's exactly what Ryan Spangler and Marcus Sacchi needed. David Straight's in it. Jamie Caulfield, Keith Stevens, Cody Duncan. A bunch of good trucks just got tore up. We'll be right back to see what just happened, though. While rewinding, I think this is kind of the cause. I didn't really see how it got started, though. You guys know I don't like watching. I don't like getting spoiled. Sam Dodge in the 5 was one of the first trucks I seen turned around. Let's see. Oh, he blew up. And got dumped by Keith Stevens. Oh, Lord. What? Lord Alano getting upside down in that 62. Wow. Alright, okay. A little bit awkward. But I saw a Red Bull truck. Landon Finway was injured. Where's he at? Okay, that must have been another wreck. Nah, just bounced off the wall, down into Scott Ford, back up into the wall, down into Cody Duncan, and looks like all heck breaks loose. How many wrecks were there? Because I saw some other... Okay, so this is where they got injured. We just did injured. I keep saying injured. We didn't see these guys. David Straight right now in the 3. 1 at Atlanta last week. He's not going to go back to back. We'll be back for the restart, though. Oh, wow, that was terrible. Pace cars getting ready to pull off. Steve DNF'd off that one. You got the 09, the 62, the 5, the 3, the 81. The 83 ran out of fuel. Matt Swanson, Ravnik Cower, Luke Kesey, all 1 lap down. And they are... Ooh, what the hell? Excuse me. Well, I don't even know what that was. Voice crack. I'm 20 years old, man. Coming to 5 to go, though. Luke Kesey, a bunch of lap trucks lined up between the leaders. Most of them are Kesey Motorsports trucks. All right. It's exactly what Cynthia Bright needs to see. 5 to go. Lucas Tomczyk, he knows that cautions breed cautions. They had a long green flag run, but every time there's one caution, there's always another one immediately after. So Lucas Tomczyk in that 21, he's got to go for it. Same with Dade Honeywell. Don't count out last season's champion Xavier Irons. Lucas Tomczyk caught Cynthia. 4 to go. So try getting underneath her. With them being side by side, it's going to help out 3rd and 4th. 99 Justin Flood on pit road. Green lights are still on around the track. 3.5 laps to go. Lucas Tomczyk, Cynthia Bright. Teammates going at it. Here comes the 51. Oh, he got real tight there. He had a lift. He about turned her. She's going to get a nice run off the outside. 3 to go. She's able to get back in line. Might try getting back at that 21. I don't know. He's really fast. Is there a caution? Okay, no. They were running really caution light. Coming to 2 to go this time by Lucas Tomczyk. Just might be in the position of his young career. Here comes Xavier Irons. The 92 might look like he's in 5th, but he's not. The 94 Scott Forward is. Side by side for 3rd. Xavier Irons going to make quick work of that 51. A lap and a half to go. Cynthia Bright just doesn't have the truck anymore to get after him. Can Lucas Tomczyk right here lock his way into the Season 3 chase? Xavier Irons has the fastest truck on track right now. I just don't think there's enough time for him to do anything. White flag is out. 1 to go. He might be able to get 2nd here. Cynthia Bright's going to fight for all it's worth. Scott Forward up to P4. 92 still blocking. Not even blocking, just riding his line. Ooh, Scott might be able to pick off Cynthia Bright as well. Man, look at that. Xavier Irons still almost had enough time to get up there. Wow. Lucas Tomczyk wins it. Xavier Irons P2. Scott Forward edging out the 14 for P3. Considering he was outside the top 25 in points, that's going to be a really good race for him. I won't be surprised if he's in the top 25 off that one. But we'll go look at your official results. Alright, your official top 10 goes Lucas Tomczyk with his first career win. He had a pole at Daytona. So, yeah, he's doing pretty good on the stats. Last season's champion Xavier Irons 2nd. Scott Forward 3rd, Cynthia Bright 4th, and Gunnar Cook, really quiet race running out your top 5. Evan Byrne for Black Flag Autosport, a new team, going to get P6, unbelievable. Wolfgang Schulz, your Daytona winner, P7, James Larker 8th, Ryan Kane 9th. Oh no, Lucas Tomczyk, I think he qualified 2nd, because Ryan Kane, I thought, had pole. I don't know. Dade Honeywell rounding out your top 10. You can see everyone else finished. Yeah, I don't know what's going on my computer anymore, guys. It's dying. But you can see everyone else finished. Notables outside the top 10. Luke Eberline, really strong run for KC Motorsports. Ryan Spangler all the way down to 16th. I guess getting back in the lead lap wasn't that much of an advantage for him. Greg Lee, 20th. Tammy Dirk, who led a lot at the beginning, 24th. Cody Duncan had a good run going, 26th. A couple cars a lap down, and then those out of the race. Man, that's really unfortunate for a lot of those guys. Overall, I'd say this new LCQ and then a race format's a lot better than qualifying. Showed us who had a good truck and who didn't. So, with that, congratulations, Lucas Tomczyk. That was a really, really strong win by him. Great little photo op right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Amateur, LCQ, and race will be up tomorrow. Congratulations, Lucas Tomczyk, and as always, see you guys next time. Goodbye.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? 'Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride.